Good morning, Vibe Tribe. I failed you already. It's Tuesday and I already failed. My apologies. I was going to go live, or had planned to go live here in our group at 8 p.m. the day before our challenge and give you the how-to of our challenge. So I did not set a reminder on my phone and I forgot. So I apologize for that. I'm going to set a reminder on my phone, an alarm to go off to remind me to do this for you tomorrow as well. So I apologize. And here we go. Form. Form for squats. I'm going to show you how to do it. And there's two things that I want you to remember. So two things to take away from this video. Weight in your heels. So all your body weight is in your heels. You're pressing your heels into the floor. You almost should be able to lift your toes. That's your little self-check. You don't have to lift your toes, but that's your self-check. And number two, chest up. All right, so let's get to the form. So with your standard squat, your feet are hips distance apart. If for whatever reason it's easier for you to do a wide squat, you can, another option. But generally your standard squat is feet under your hips, okay? So again, you're just going to keep your chest up and the weight in your heels, okay? And you're just going to squat down and stand up. Gosh, that's easy. It's almost like you're sitting down in a chair until you do 50 of them and then you're a little sore, right? So I like to bring my hands up to kind of counterbalance, squat down and up. If you want to add a little extra, you can do a little fist and like squeezing your glutes and just pressing your hips forward slightly. That would be another way to add a little bonus. So I'm going to give you the profile view here. Again, hands, feet under hips. You're going to sit down and back on the heels and come up and squeeze your glutes if you want to. So you may be saying, oh my gosh, I can't go that low. That's okay. I want you to determine your level, depth level, by this little self-check. So when you come down and you're at that point and you start to tip forward, that is your stopping point. This is not a good squat, right? Tip number 2 was to have your chest up. So when you feel yourself coming down and you feel yourself leaning forward, that is your stopping point. And that may look like this for you. That may look right here. If that is where you're going, if you're folding at this point, I want you to press up from there. And again, pressing up through your heels so that you're working the back side of the leg and the booty. All that nice hamstring area. Okay, so again, you're squatting down. This is where I want you to be. This is what the chest should look like. Not here, okay? Another self-check would be if you're doing this while watching TV or looking at a screen or looking at another person, you should be able to make eye contact with them the whole time that you're squatting or looking just straight ahead. If you squat down and you feel like you're looking at the floor, again, that's too low and you're bending over. So again, weight in the heels, chest up. Those are your two keys for squatting. And again, that self-check to know where your depth level is when you come down for a squat, your eyes are up. But the moment that you feel yourself coming down, that's your point of stopping and you need to press up. And again, to really work the glutes and the back side of the leg, you're going to be pressing up through your heels every time you press up. Okay, so again, you're squatting down, chest is up, pressing up. You can do whatever you want with your hands. I like to hold them up for balance. And again, that little extra would be squatting down, squeezing the glutes at the top. Squeeze, all right? And with this challenge, it is as many squats as you can do throughout the day. So you may choose to set an alarm and do a certain amount of reps every hour, or maybe you're gonna choose every time you eat, you do a certain amount, or every time you get up from your desk today, you're going to squat. Whatever that is, challenge yourself and set a plan, because guys, without a plan, we fail, right? Without a plan, we fail, whether that be with something with our nutrition, our food, life in general, doing just everyday things. Without a plan, you fail. If you don't make your list before you head to the store, do you buy everything on your list? Not all the time, not usually, right? If you have a lot of errands to run, If you don't plan out your day on where to go first, what makes the most sense, you're wasting a lot of time, right? So if you want to really get the most reps in possible for yourself today, set a plan, set a goal. Set a goal of how many reps you're going to do, and then get a plan to break it down. I'm not going to tell you my strategy, but I do have a strategy. So if I tell you mine, then you're just going to say, oh, okay, I'll just do a couple more than her. But get a plan and comment here if you need help with your squat form. You can always private message me. I'm really happy to help you with your form. And if you have injuries, knee issues, any pain, please comment here and I will get back to you with some modifications or some things to do instead. All right, guys, make it a great Tuesday.